Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden and welcome to day 18 of my 30-day garden transformation challenge. I have such a fun day today. I've been so excited about today because I have a friend coming over and we are going to garden together. My good friend Debb Cozy. She's actually from the Instagram account A Cozy Garden. Here's Sadie working hard already. So Deb and her husband, they're from San Diego, Southern California, and they actually have been on a trip for the past week or so all around California, and they were able to come and stop by at Davis. So she is coming this morning. We are going to hang out. We're going to do a little bit of gardening, and then after this, we're going to go to Curious Flora Nursery, which used to be Annie's Annuals, because she hasn't been yet. So I'm so excited for her to be here, and we have a really fun project because yesterday the handyman came and installed my window boxes. I am so excited about these. These look so good. Let me turn the camera around and show you a closer look. Thank you, my dear. So look at how good this looks, you guys. I'm so excited about it. So this is the same setup that we've done on the windows in the secret garden. Just trim around the edge and then shutters on either side and then the window box. And I think it looks so good because the back of the house was very, very blank. I still have these trumpet vines that I'm going to be latticing up, growing up the back of the wall. But I wanted to put a little decoration on the windows and I think it looks so good. And so Deb and I are going to be planting up these window boxes. There's the other one over there. I do have to move that cat ramp. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta find something what to do with the cat ramp. Those are from our barn cats. They like to sleep up on the top of the roof, and then they come. I see them all over the garden. They're doing their job. They're getting all the rodents and everything like that. So they're doing a great job. But I don't know what to do about that cat ramp. Anyway, so Deb and I are gonna work on these window boxes. Sadie is helping us get set up. And before Deb gets here in about an hour, I wanna get started with my daily routine.
As always, Sadie watered my plant stash for me and I went and weeded the area by my dry creek bed again today. I set the timer for another 5 minutes and happened to fill another pop-up bag of these weeds. When I say this area is infested with weeds, I mean infested. It's just crazy this year. For deadheading today, I decided to take care of the geraniums and monarda I have planted in my center island. It was pretty easy deadheading because these plants are still young and hopefully they'll bloom again this summer now that I've snipped the spent blooms off. Since I was already working over here, I fertilized the annuals in the same area with the Proven Winners water-soluble fertilizer, and then I skipped out on planting today for my daily routine because as you'll see, Deb and I will be planting some fun things in the window boxes out back. So that will already check off the planting one plant thing on my to-do list.
Look who's here, you guys! My very good friend, Deb Cozy. She's from the Instagram account A Cozy Garden. Go check it out. I'm so glad you're here. Deb is one of the most pure, genuine, good people. You are the most amazing gardener. I've said this on my channel before. Anytime you recommend anything, any plant, anything, I'm like, okay, well, Deb said it. Oh. Jason even knows. So thank you for
That's a lot of pressure.
I know. What else should I do, Deb? Tell me. So you've been basically coming up the coast of California.
Just took a road trip, a week-long road trip, and stopped in Big Sur. We went to Descanso Gardens in Pasadena.
Oh my gosh!
Went to Petaluma yesterday.
She went to Cottage Gardens of Petaluma. So,
you
so
people
good.
that live in Northern California, you are blessed.
See, I feel that about Southern California because Southern California is beautiful too.
We got good beaches.
You have beautiful gardens too. You have beautiful gardens.
So, anyways,
so Deb is here. We're going to do my focus garden task today, which is we are going to plant up my new window boxes that I just got installed yesterday afternoon.
They look beautiful.
Don't they look so good?
And I'm so glad that you didn't have to do them this time.
I know. I was like, there's no way. These have actually been sitting in my carport for maybe like a month now. And I'm like, okay, I'll put them up. No, I didn't have to do it. So we're going to plant them up. I'm going to grab the camera and I'm going to show you guys what plants we have. And then I'll just set the camera up and Deb and I will plant.
We're going to plant together.
And then we're going to Curious Flora because you've never been.
I've never been. I used to order, back in the day before it got sold, it was
Annie's Annuals.
So I used to mail order all the time. And of course, that's all changed.
I
And
know.
So yeah.
I'm so glad Debb's here. It's so nice to have friends, gardening friends.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
love you.
Let me show you guys. Oh, have you ever grown sun?
Yes, we
sun
grow
patience?
sun patients all the time in Southern California. As long as they have just even an hour or so in the afternoon of shade, they will recover. You just have to learn, because they kind of
Wilt
wilt
a little
down,
bit,
but
yeah.
they, in Southern California, we cool off. You do too.
We
here.
cool off. We get
I was actually chilly when I got up
Yeah,
this morning. I was
yeah.
like, it
We
really
get
cooled
we
off.
will not always, but majority of the time we cool off to the high 50s, low 60s,
Yes, yeah.
which is great.
So,
yeah.
and I think that's something unique about about California gardens, because we do have that fluctuation where we will be 101 during the day, and then at night it cools all the way down to the 60s. So it gives your plants a chance to oh, okay, I can go on and find another day.
I'll do it again.
so they will do that.
I'm
And,
interested to see how they do. I just thought they were so pretty, and I've never tried sun patience before.
Beautiful color.
So,
I love
yeah.
that. Yeah, I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Okay, let me show you guys what else I got, and then we'll get started planting. All right, so here's my combination, but all of these are for the 2 window boxes. So I have that one there, and then I have that one there, and they're 72 inches long. I found some Super Tunia Mini Vista White at the garden center, and I was like, okay, these are going to be absolutely perfect because the Mini Vista doesn't get too big. So I think that this will be perfect in to put a Super Tunia in a window box. And then of course the sun patience, and I know a lot of you grow sun patience, and a lot of you have said how good they are, and this is literally the first time I've ever bought them and tried them in my garden. So I'm really excited to see how they do. Then for my thriller, I decided to go with, of course, Meteor Shower Verbena, because these window boxes are right below our windows, and I still want to be able to look out. I didn't want anything too tall, and I thought the Meteor Shower Verbena is airy enough that you can still look through it, and I think it'll look really, really pretty. Right? Beautiful. All right, let's get started.
Excellent combination.
Thank you.
Want me to help you with that?
Oh, that's good smelling. This is my favorite soil. I should have did this before you came. I'm sorry. Good job, Deb.
Done this a few times.
Putting you to work, right? That's why I watch your stories on Instagram, because every once in a while you mention me, and I'm like,
yes,
I gotta respond to Deb.
At Descanso, they had the tall verbena everywhere, and when you first walk in, the entry garden was all rudbeckia everywhere, and then they interplanted it with sunflowers, which I was like, I'm going to do that meadow next year. So they weren't blooming yet, but then you would have, right, because the rudbeckia was here, and then the sunflowers were here, and then in between, so it was a meadow-esque, kind of planting, and then they had the verbena popping up. It was such a brilliant combination, and the breeze was blowing, and of course the verbena, when it's that tall, I was like,
it's heaven.
oh my gosh, I love this so much.
I'm in heaven.
It was so pretty.
I want to go there. So, did you watch the documentary, the Descanso documentary?
No,
There's a documentary online about it.
Really? Oh no.
I think it's
they almost lost it in the fires.
I know.
It was a miracle that
I think that was
survived.
I think that was in the documentary about the fires and everything like that. You should watch it.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
will.
good.
I'll look for it.
I think it was on Amazon.
Okay.
Is what it was. But just kind of told the history about it and all that kind of stuff. Just such a cool garden.
Yeah, it is. It was my my grandma loved that garden, and so there's a small part of it where they have cycads, the primordial plants that have that grow the cones that look like the dinosaur plants, right?
Yes.
So they have a world-renowned collection of cycads,
Oh, cool.
but it's very small. It's only they have maybe, because they're very, very slow growing, so there's like maybe 100 of them, and then they have some tree ferns in there, so it looks very much like a dinosaur garden. And it was my grandma's. There's a bench in there, and that you can sit.
Yeah.
And her name's not on it
Oh,
or anything,
okay.
but there's a bench in there. And she had always described it to me. Well, she's described it so faithfully that when I was like, this is my grandma's bench. So we sat there, and I'm like dabbing my eyes. But she used to talk about how she loved tree ferns, and just loved that that feel. And it's very quiet. There's no flowers in that area. It's just all green and texture and everything. And these tree ferns are, amazing. I mean, they kind of tower over you now. They're just incredible tree ferns.
So they're like, gotta be 100 years. I mean,
probably,
right?
Yes.
Because those
yes,
things grow
yes,
like
slow.
an inch
Yes,
a year or
yes,
something
yes.
like that.
So super, super, super cool. And yeah, so we just sat there and I, communed with my grandma's memory,
that's
for
so
a while.
sweet. Deb has never been to Filoli. So we need to take her to
Yeah.
Filoli ASAP. And you don't have time this
I
trip.
don't have that time this trip, but it's just another reason to come again.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Our sun patience can get tall, but you're planting it late in the season.
That's
so
what I was
don't.
thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like my sun patience will get like
Oh, really?
here, but that would be if you planted them in
March
March or something. So yeah.
I don't know. It's just the type. It's a very, very difficult situation, the watering and all that kind of stuff.
That's the California burden, right?
That's the California
we
burden.
have amazing growing season and no water.
I just read an article that California is one of the states that is getting a longer growing season. And we're supposed to, it's something like 45 days longer than it used to be. Wow. I know.
In the middle of winter, I have my favorite friends that I follow, and a lot of them live in the Midwest or on the East Coast, and and they're covered in snow, and they're bemoaning the fact that, and I do, and meanwhile I've got, my bougainvillea that's blooming in December, and I grow my snapdragons. I plant my snapdragons in the fall.
Yeah.
And by the week after Christmas, I grow snapdragons from December until April. And I'm super glad that I do. But at the same time, it's like, they get a rest.
Yeah.
They get a rest. They can just sit and dream about what they want their garden to look like next year.
Like if we don't say, okay, I'm going to slow down.
Yeah.
We could technically keep going crazy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be crazy. By the way, if you guys haven't seen Debb's garden tour on my channel, stop this video and go watch it because it is one of my favorite garden tours on my channel.
It was one of my favorite days.
It wasn't that amazing?
It was so much fun, and we could have.
I could have been there. I think I went to
You stayed for lunch, but I was like, "Do you have to go?"
But I mean, I think I had a
We
flight.
didn't do the back. Yes,
I had
you
a
did.
flight,
Yes,
and I was like, we were like staying
yes.
as long as we possibly could. It was so funny.
All right, you guys, here's a little closer look. It looks, I love it.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
And you can see the meteor shower verbena. We're going to be able to see right through it, so it's not too much. I probably could have done some trailers.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe if I don't know. We are going to the nursery.
We
today,
are going to
right?
the
But I mean,
nursery.
Maybe I don't know. Some
Dichondra or something.
Dichondra
Wouldn't that,
or-
okay,
yes, yes.
maybe we should put it on our list. So I've decided I'm not going to film us going to the nursery because I want to enjoy my time with you. But I appreciate you being here and helping me do my focused garden task for the day.
You are so welcome.
Very
So
much appreciate it.
fun.
And tomorrow we're actually going to Park Winners. It's going to be so fun. So I am, I know you're going to love, Deb, you're going to love him. You're going to love him. So I am going to do a quick round of my daily routine early in the morning. So I'll have dirt under my nails when I see you at Park Winners. All right, you guys.
Farmer hands. That's what
Right,
my mom calls
yeah.
it. Farmer hands. Oh, can I say one quick thing?
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. What's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Linda. So
Linda!
she watches you every day.
Hi, Thank you for watching, Linda. All right, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden
Have a
today.
great day, everyone.